Hello everyone, welcome back to Review and Rate. Today we're about to embark on an exhilarating journey into the world of first-person shooters and immersive storytelling. Get ready to unravel the highs, lows and all the captivating nuances that lie in between. Buckle up, because in this video we'll unveil whether Half-Life 2 truly lives up to its reputation as a groundbreaking masterpiece. And hold on to your seats, as I've got some big surprises. So let's dive straight in and delve into the elements that make Half-Life 2 an unmissable experience, a game developed by Valve and released in 2004. And hey, if you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button to ensure you never miss out on our in-depth reviews. Feel free to share your thoughts on whether the points I've raised resonate with you or if you have a different perspective. Now, without any further delay, let's begin. Half-Life 2 delivers an outstanding gameplay experience, introducing innovative physics mechanics that allow for seamless interaction with the environment. From the beginning, the game cleverly starts you off weaponless, encouraging exploration and familiarization with its intricacies. The game impressively combines the introduction of new weapons with a return of classic favorites from Half-Life 1, like the iconic crowbar and crossbow. One standout addition is a gravity gun, a game changer that lets you manipulate objects and enemies from a distance, adding an exciting dynamic to combat and puzzle solving. In the climactic chapter, Our Benefactors, a fascinating twist occurs when all your weapons disappear, leaving you with an upgraded super gravity gun. This powerful new version allows you to launch enemies and large objects with formidable force, providing thrilling gameplay moments. Additionally, the game's attention to detail shines through with the crossbow, which now allows arrows to stick to walls, creating unique and satisfying combat situations. Half-Life 2 boasts a diverse arsenal, with each weapon feeling more advanced compared to its predecessor. The game introduces new enemies alongside familiar ones, making encounters diverse and challenging. For instance, alongside the regular headcrabs that transform people into standard zombies, you'll encounter the fast headcrab, responsible for creating agile zombies, as well as a poison headcrab inflicting a poisonous fate upon its victims. Additionally, the combined soldiers come in varying types, each surpassing the other in strengths and abilities. Notably, the bug-bait weapon lets you control creatures known as antlions, turning them into allies to aid you in combat. The addition of enemy choppers, tanks, gunships and striders provides intense and exhilarating battles. However, it's worth mentioning that the temporarily blinding scanners can be a minor annoyance. Enemy turrets offer a creative twist, requiring players to use powerful means to knock them over and render them harmless. Notably, there's a rewarding moment where you can make these turrets your allies, adding strategic depth to engagements. While boss fights are not a significant feature, encounters with a giant antlion guard provide engaging challenges that require cunning and skill to overcome. To stay in the game, you can replenish health and armor using medkits and health stations, ensuring a balanced gameplay experience. The lack of friendly fire, although convenient, may feel like a missed opportunity for realism, as seen in Half-Life 1. A commendable aspect of Half-Life 2's gameplay is the inclusion of vehicle sequences, such as the water boat and the small car with a tow cannon weapon from Half-Life 1. These segments provide a refreshing change of pace and add a level of excitement to the journey. Throughout the game, you'll encounter various enjoyable surprises, such as the small teleporting device in Dr. Kleiner's lab. A noteworthy detail is that you remain unharmed when underwater during exploding barrel incidents. Puzzles, which heavily involve physics, are a standard feature of Half-Life 2. They offer rewarding challenges and allow players to creatively solve problems using the environment to their advantage. The game allows players the freedom to decide whether to complete certain puzzles. For instance, you can opt to brave the consequences of losing health by swiftly moving through electric or toxic water in some chapters, risking death rather than using objects to avoid touching them. Despite the many positive aspects, one notable annoyance arises when teammates join you in Anti-Citizen 1. They sometimes block your path and act erratically, detracting slightly from the otherwise immersive experience. One remarkable aspect of Half-Life 2 is its flexible difficulty settings, which surpass Half-Life 1 in terms of player control. You can freely switch between difficulties during gameplay, allowing you to tailor the experience to your preferred level of challenge at any moment. The menu screen in Half-Life 2 is truly outstanding, a significant improvement over the rather dull menu in Half-Life 1, as it dynamically reflects the specific chapter you are currently playing in. The game is structured into chapters, each offering distinct and engaging content, with a standout Ravenholm chapter delivering an exceptionally immersive horror experience. Navigating through the game is straightforward, reminiscent of Half-Life 1. Clear directions from characters or learning the way as you progress keep the player on track. Character interaction is well crafted, enhancing the overall narrative. Similar to Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2 minimizes cutscenes, keeping the focus on real-time gameplay. There are only a few cutscenes featuring the mysterious G-Man at the beginning and end of the game. As with its predecessor, Half-Life 2 maintains a convenient save system, allowing players to save progress at any time. Frequent autosaves further safeguard your advancement, even if you forgot to save manually. A notable improvement over Half-Life 1 is the detailed way zombies are handled in combat. Shooting zombies in Half-Life 2 doesn't kill the attached headcrab. Unless you shoot it in the head, players must deal with the headcrab separately, adding depth to the encounters. Additionally, cutting a zombie in half doesn't render it lifeless. The head remains active sometimes, creating more challenging and intense gameplay scenarios. The use of a machine to repel antlines from approaching adds strategic elements. Later, when antlines become your allies, you must disable the machine to enable them to support you in combat. A clever gameplay element in the Sand Traps chapter involves avoiding contact with the sand to prevent antlion attacks, offering a fun and challenging experience. Destroying a chopper reveals a deceased Combine soldier, adding realism to the game world and emphasizing that someone was piloting it. While loading screens can be somewhat frustrating like in Half-Life 1, they have a minimal impact on overall gameplay. Snipers in Half-Life 2, akin to those in Half-Life 1, can only be taken down with explosives. Although enjoyable, it may seem impractical that shooting through the window isn't an option. The magnetic puzzle is well designed, but the slow-moving machine used for it can be slightly irksome, especially given its relatively minor role in the game. Alex's involvement adds depth to the gameplay, as you must keep her alive during combat against the combo. Although her occasional lapses in intelligence can be frustrating, the game rightly acknowledges her importance, ensuring that her survival is vital for progress. The narrative of Half-Life 2 is truly captivating, seamlessly picking up after the events of Half-Life 1. The game opens with the enigmatic G-Man awakening Gordon Freeman, who has been unconscious for an undisclosed period. Gordon finds himself in CC-17, ruled by the alien Combine, and governed by Dr. Wallace Breen, the former administrator of Black Mesa. As Gordon explores the transformed world, he witnesses the harsh treatment of the populace under the Combine's rule. The Vortigons, once enemies in Half-Life 1, are now allies, freed from the control of the Nihilites, revealing their history and motivations. Barney, one of Gordon's friends from Black Mesa, assists him in navigating through City-17. Eventually, Gordon meets Alex Vance, the daughter of one of his former colleagues. With Alex's help, Gordon reaches Dr. Kleiner's lab, where he is provided with a modern HEV suit. In this lab, Kleiner have a pet headcrab that he had trained to be friendly and refrained from attacking people. After teleportation mishaps, Gordon travels on foot and battles the Combine. During his journey, he witnesses the Combine's sinister tactic of using rockets with headcrabs to deter citizens from traveling. Afterward, he continues his adventure, opting for a water boat to finally reach his destination, Eli Vance's lab known as Black Mesa East, where he encounters new characters like Judas Master. He reunites with Eli Vance, Alex's father, whom he last saw in Black Mesa after seeking his help during the Resinous Cascade. Alex teaches him how to use the gravity gun, and introduces him to Dog, the robot her father had created to safeguard her during childhood. Gordon's journey leads him through the nightmarish town of Ravenholm following an attack on Black Mesa East, where he and Alex got separated. The once thriving settlement is now infested with zombies, the unfortunate victims of the deadly transformation. There, he encounters Father Gregory, the sole survivor who lends a hand in guiding him to safety. Together, they navigate the perilous road from Ravenholm to the mines, where Gordon makes his daring escape on his own, bidding farewell to Father Gregory as he leaves the town. Later, Gordon embarks on a perilous mission to liberate Eli from the heavily fortified prison Nova Prospect. Navigating treacherous highways in a car, he confronts Antlions and the Combine, eventually facing off against a formidable Antlion guard. Obtaining the bug bait from the creature, Gordon gains control over the Antlions, turning them into allies. Finally reaching Nova Prospect, he reunites with Alex and together they plan to rescue Eli. However, their plans take an unexpected turn when Judas betrays them, taking Eli to Brian's location. In response, Alex and Gordon journey through a portal, leading them to Kleiner's lab where a week has elapsed since her departure. Within this period, a revolution against the Combine has ignited, fueling the momentum of the resistance. To ensure Kleiner's safety, Alex remains with him while Gordon sets his sights on the towering citadel, where Dr. Brain holds Eli captive. Battling through a relentless onslaught of Combine soldiers, zombies, and imposing striders, Gordon presses on with the aid of fellow resistance fighters. Alex later joins him but is swiftly captured as well, leaving Gordon no choice but to continue alone. Along his perilous path, he rescues Barney from a perilous confrontation with Combine snipers. Though briefly separated, Barney ultimately reunites with Gordon, and together with Doug, they have Gordon gain entry into the formidable structure housing Breen. Inside, all of Gordon's weapons get vaporized, except for the gravity gun, which evolves into the super gravity gun, empowering him to triumph over the combined forces he encounters along the way. Breen persistently attempts to persuade Gordon to cease his actions, arguing that he is causing more destructions than creation. However, Gordon remains steadfast and eventually confronts Breen in his lair, where Judith, Eli, and Alex are also present. Inside the lair, Breen tries to coax Gordon into joining his cause, believing it will save everyone. Yet Judith unexpectedly betrays Breen, thwarting his plans and saving Gordon and the others. Despite this, Breen manages to escape, prompting Gordon and Alex to pursue him. While ascending an elevator, they overhear Breen conversing with a Combine advisor about his need for a host body to survive in the Combine world. Breen enters a portal, with Gordon and Alex closely following. Gordon takes on the task alone and deploys his super gravity gun to obstruct Breen's portal, preventing him from teleporting to the Combine world. As a result, a massive explosion occurs and time seemingly stands still. The G-Man reappears, acknowledging Gordon's significant impact and offering him new opportunities, then leaves. The narrative succeeds in both advancing Gordon Freeman's story and introducing fresh elements while leaving intriguing mysteries for future developments. The graphics in Half-Life 2 are truly exceptional, marking a significant leap from the pixelated visuals of Half-Life 1 to a remarkably realistic and immersive experience. The level of detail and realism achieved in the game is nothing short of impressive, particularly considering its release in 2004. Every aspect of the environment looks astonishingly lifelike, from the beautifully rendered skies to the intricately designed buildings that surround you. The water effects are particularly striking, with its reflective properties acting like a mirror, accurately mirroring everything above its surface. An exemplary demonstration of the game's high-quality graphics can be seen in the hauntingly atmospheric chapter of Ravenholm. The dark and realistic environment creates an intense and suspenseful atmosphere, where zombies can appear suddenly to attack you, enhancing the sense of immersion and fear. The lighting in the game is truly exceptional, whether it's in dimly lit areas or any room in general. The way light illuminates the surroundings, creating shadows and contrast, adds to the overall realism. The use of the flashlight in dark places further enhances the atmospheric experience. Notably, the colossal building in the Citadel is a marvel of visual design. From a distance, you can get a sense of its scale, but as you approach it in the final chapters, the immense scale becomes truly apparent. Climbing to the top of the building offers a breathtaking view of the city, heightening the sense of presence and immersion. In terms of character design, Half-Life 2 excels in differentiating its main characters, ensuring they look distinct from one another, a notable improvement from the uniformed scientists and security personnel of Half-Life 1. The characters' animations are also well crafted, effectively conveying their emotions and actions throughout the game. Even the zombies exhibit impressive design and attention to detail. The transformation process from the headcrabs controlling people's bodies is convincingly depicted, adding to the overall realism and eeriness. Remarkably, despite being an older game, Half-Life 2's graphics have aged gracefully, appearing as captivating and polished as ever. The level of craftsmanship and artistry in the graphics is truly astonishing, making it difficult to believe it was released nearly 2 decades ago. The sound design in Half-Life 2 is truly exceptional, on par with its predecessor, Half-Life 1. The game's soundtrack is particularly remarkable, immersing players and keeping them engaged throughout the story and combat sequences with the Combine and other adversaries. In the chapter Ravenholm, the hunting soundtrack creates a creepy atmosphere, evoking a sense of fear and unease right from the start. The silence interrupted by the sound of approaching zombies, whether fast, poison, or normal, adds to the tense ambience, especially in the graveyard.
Aim for the head!
The sound effects of burning zombies are chilling, as the screams of the afflicted person suffering from the headcrab's control and the surrounding flames are vividly conveyed, heightening the emotional impact of the situation. Similar to Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2 continues the tradition of making players hear their footsteps as they traverse various environments. The realistic sound of footsteps, whether walking or running, adds to the sense of presence and immersion in the game world. The familiar HEV suit sounds return, notifying players of their health and armor status. The sounds accompanying damage or health and armor recharge are some of the best aspects of the sound design in both Half-Life 1 and 2. The inclusion of the Overwatch voice alerts players to the dangers surrounding City-17, adding to the immersive experience and reinforcing the setting and atmosphere of the game.
Identification check in progress. Please assemble in your designated inspection.
The sound design of the Combine and their units further enhances the overall experience. The sounds when killing civil protection units or destroying striders, along with their attack sounds, contribute to the immersive and engaging gameplay. The voice acting in the game is well executed, with the G-Man's voice standing out as particularly impressive, effectively conveying his mysterious and enigmatic character.
I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again?
The other characters' voices also add authenticity and depth to the game world.
You have already met my congregation.
The Bodyguard sounds are truly remarkable, immersing you in their unique form of communication, especially when you hear them conversing in their own language.
Yes, we will vocalize into auditory language as a matter of courtesy. Unless we wish to say unflattering things about you. Just so. Do it, God.
When it comes to replayability, Half-Life 2 offers a variety of options to keep you engaged. Firstly, you can choose from different difficulty levels, including easy, medium or hard settings, and even change the difficulty in-game, providing a customizable experience. Additionally, the inclusion of console commands such as SV_cheats allows you to experiment and have fun, like obtaining the super gravity gun from the start and feeling the thrill of being powerful early on. For those seeking more challenges, pursuing achievements during gameplay adds another layer of enjoyment. Trying out different achievements and aiming to complete them all can add replay value and keep things fresh. While Half-Life 2 does have a separate multiplayer mode called Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, which requires an additional purchase, it's still highly recommended for its enjoyable gameplay when playing with friends, and comes out on sale many times on Steam. Replaying the game on its own remains thrilling and captivating. Its fantastic gameplay mechanics ensure that each playthrough is filled with excitement and enjoyment, making it worth revisiting the game multiple times. Half-Life 2 is a masterpiece that continues the iconic legacy of its predecessor while introducing remarkable innovations in gameplay, graphics, and storytelling. From the moment you wake up in City 17, the game immerses you in a world of intrigue, mystery, and relentless action. The seamless blend of first-person shooter and puzzle-solving elements keeps you engaged throughout the journey, making every encounter feel exhilarating and rewarding. Similar to its predecessor, Half-Life 2 has provided numerous opportunities for developers to create an array of mods that players continue to enjoy. Half-Life 2 is a timeless classic that has left an indelible mark on the gaming industry. Its innovative gameplay, exceptional visuals, immersive sound design, and captivating narrative combine to create an unforgettable gaming experience that stands the test of time. It continues to be a benchmark for excellence in the gaming world, leaving players eagerly awaiting any future installments in the Half-Life series. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful review videos. Feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments about which game you'd like to see reviewed next. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you all for watching.